Oh, big yawn, Gary. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is another Wednesday, and that means it is time for another episode of Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary for September 5th, 2018. Gary is here. He just gave a big yawn. Gary, are you tired, buddy? Are you tired? Are you tired? Oh, good boy. Gary's just chilling out right here, and Winnie's sitting up on top of the turntable where she's been, according to Jenny D, has been sitting a lot lately. Right, Winnie? Have you been sitting here a lot lately? Yeah. I don't know why. She never really sits up here that much. But yeah, she can survey the whole room from up here. Look at you, so regal. From this angle, it doesn't look like you have a neck. You look like an owl. Winnie, are you an owl? I'm trying to wave at her to get her to look. Bad lighting here. Let me stand up. So tall up here, Winnie. I think they're kind of sitting here waiting, wondering what's going to happen, because the other day I was at a bookstore, at a card store, I should say, and I picked up this little thing, which is not a cat toy, but they were intrigued when I took it out earlier. It's not a cat toy, excuse me. It says the Magic Butterfly. It's one of these silly little cheapo contraptions where you wind it up. It's just a rubber band and some paper and wire. You wind it up and you put it inside a greeting card. So when your greeting card recipient opens the card, a butterfly will fly out like magic. So I saw that in the card store, and I thought it might be kind of fun to see how Winnie and Gary react to something like this. Oh, look at that terrible lighting, Winnie. Where are you? There you are. I'm opening the package now and moving it around. That's why Winnie's looking all around. Winnie, what is this? What is this? What is this? Is it a butterfly? Is it a butterfly?
No, big strip.
Whoops. Sorry, Gary. You don't want that. Let's stick it in there so they don't attack it. Oh, Gary is interested. What is it, buddy? He's meowing at. Whoa. He's meowing at me. Maybe I better. Oh, this is bending a little bit. Maybe I better set this camera down so they can take a peek at this toy. Well, again, not really a toy, but we're going to see if they like it as a toy. Okay, Gary. Winnie, you should come down here. Okay, so we're supposed to take it, and it said wind it 40 times, so Gary. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, whoa, 19, 20. Whoa, it's getting really tight. Ah, 38. Whoa, this is really tight. 39. Wow. 40. This thing feels like it's going to explode in my hand. Okay, buddy. Gary, are you ready for the magic, Gary? Okay. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Gary is just watching. Winnie is eagerly watching. You know what? Maybe I should do this like the instructions say. Instead of putting it in a greeting card, I'm gonna throw it into a book. Okay. I'm gonna put it into a book. So, okay, Winnie. I wish she'd come down for this. Okay, Gary. I don't know what they're gonna do. So I'm just gonna set this here. This, yeah, Jenny D is very skeptical. She's saying she thinks this is just gonna be a big fail. Okay, Gary's excited. Gary knows there's something in there. Winnie. Okay. Oh, I don't want it to hit him in the face. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, let's see. It's gonna hit me in the face, maybe. So let's see what happens. Ugh. Okay, ready, kids? Ready? Winnie? Here we go. Gonna open it. They're not watching. They don't care. They don't care. Here we go. It just flapped around on my lap.
That was anticlimactic.
It was so anticlimactic. That was far from magical.
Yeah.
They're like, what are you doing, Papa? What is this? Can't we just have it? Let me just have it. Here you go. There's your butterfly. Is it magical? Not so magical. Although I'm not really going to let them play with this thing unsupervised because it's not really a cat toy and it's basically wire. Oh, hi, Winnie. With a rubber band and paper, so I don't want them to eat the rubber band or try to eat the wire, so definitely not a cat toy. But it looks like a bug. It didn't really fly. It just kind of flopped around. Gary is thoroughly unimpressed. There you go, buddy. Hey, that's a butterfly. Look at you. So I guess it's just cuter when they're playing with the butterfly instead of trying to chase it flying around. See, Gary? Gary head tilt. Gary head tilts. Wow. Here you go. Whoa! Can I have it? Oh, injured butterfly. Gary's not a fan. How about you, Winnie? And this material, it's like it's not really paper. It's as light as paper, but it's almost like that Tyvek stuff that like mailing envelopes are made of or something. Okay, so that was kind of a failure. Maybe it was wound up too tightly. And I just wind it up a little bit. I'm winding it right now. That's what that noise is. And Gary's staring at me. Gary is watching me wind this. Okay, Gary, it's not wound up as tightly this time. Let's see. Winnie, is it gonna fly? No? Back up. Here we go. I'm gonna throw in the air. It actually flew. It flew like way up into the air. It worked that time. I wasn't fast enough with the camera because it went straight over my head. Now they're really interested. Oh man. Okay, I'm a glutton for punishment, so I'm gonna give it another shot. It said wind up 40 times. I just wound it up 30 times. Okay, cats. Here we go. It's gonna go flying again, Gary. Oh, Gary's like, no, I'll just take it. Here, Winnie. Here we go. Whoa! It like flew behind me. So we definitely can't control that, and it's getting pretty mangled now. Poor butterfly. Sorry, Winnie. That is a sad butterfly. There you go. There's a friend, Winnie. Sad butterfly is sad. Oh well. So much for wildlife. I almost said botany, but that's the study of plants. So I'm going to stash this here so they don't get to it for now. Yeah, so that was kind of a failure. At least they were interested in it and not scared. But that's one thing I find with these two. They don't really scare too easily. When they hear noises outside, we had major thunderstorms. In fact, we had a tornado warning the other day. Was that yesterday or 2 days ago? 2 days ago. And for those who are not familiar with the system for tracking tornadoes, the warning systems, which is a tornado watch and a tornado warning. A tornado watch means, hey, there's a really bad storm that has potential for creating funnel clouds in rotation and potentially tornadoes. And a tornado warning is a sighting of rotating clouds, and it's a sign to seek shelter. So we had a tornado warning 2 days ago. So we had to scoop these two up, put them in their cat carriers, gather some of their food and their water and treats and some of our own supplies, and we headed down into the basement. And they were just kind of wondering, why are we in the basement in our carriers? So we were down there for about 10-15 minutes.
Gary, you have excellent taste in music, buddy.
Gary is looking for some music to play, I think. I don't know if they think it's the butterflies in there or what. Gary, you want to listen to some music, buddy?
It looks to me like they're going for some pumpkins and fires.
Looking for some music? Maybe they want a dance party. Yeah, maybe they're looking for the butterfly. Maybe they don't realize to put it in there. Well, it is a Smashing Pumpkins record. There's a song called "The Bullet with Butterfly Wings," so maybe that's full circle. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so we had a tornado warning, and we had to take those two downstairs in the basement with us, and that was interesting. They didn't seem to mind at all, and as soon as we got down and got settled in the basement, the tornado warning was over, and it turned into a flood warning. So yeah, non-eventful, which is just how we like our tornado warnings. Non-eventful. Right, Winnie? I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, they were fine. So I don't anticipate ever having to worry if there's an emergency, because they just happily go into their carriers without any problem. She is in a playful mood. And we did keep them inside their carriers. Our basement is kind of a mess. It's borderline hoarder, so I'm just teasing. It's not really a hoarder situation. It's just it's organized chaos in the basement, and there's a lot of bikes down there and stuff that we wouldn't want them like getting chain oil on them or anything. And plus, since it was a tornado warning, if there was, heaven forbid, a serious emergency, we would not want to have to try and search for them underneath cabinets or anything while there's an emergency. So we kept them inside their carriers for the duration of the warning. Right, Winnie? And you had treats. And we have, since they're so big now, we have them in two separate carriers because they don't fit in the same carrier we brought them home in together anymore. And we just put the carriers end to end so they could sit there and stare at each other. Which was funny too, because we set the carriers down end to end so they were staring at each other, and then after a few minutes Gary just turned around and put his rear towards the side where Winnie was staring. Right, Gary? You wanted to be alone. And he still loves his little laser toy there. They've been in a playful mood for much of the night, actually. They were just kind of calm and reserved while they were curious about the butterfly situation there, which went nowhere. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? What's going on, Winnie? Those big eyes crack me up. It's like an owl. Like fishing for Winnie here. Fishing for Winnie. I'm reaching up as high as I can. That's what she's staring at. Yeah, and we still haven't replaced the shelf that was there that she smashed last week, and we still haven't put up any shelves or bought any cat trees. We're still shopping for those. But we did think of something to keep her off the TV and off the shelves, because the TV is the conduit for jumping onto all the shelves. Those shelves over there and the shelf that used to be here, which she smashed. When we started decorating our home for the fall, you know, just some fall things and Halloween things, we put up this little fake branch of leaves, and Winnie jumped up on top of there and immediately jumped down because she didn't like the fact that there were leaves up there. So I think what we're just simply going to do is rotate out different decorative things like that for each season, and that'll be the easy way to keep Winnie off the TV. We don't mind her going on top of the TV, but the problem is when she tries to climb up on this shelf here, and we're afraid she's going to knock stuff over. So, and smash it down like she did with the taller shelf that was over here. So to keep her safe, we just are going to block her route on the TV. Saves us from trying to yell at her or trying to chase her off the TV, and that makes it easy. Right, Winnie? But we're still going to get some sort of option for her to climb more trees or a shelving unit or something. Something's going to happen because she still definitely loves climbing. Right, Winnie? Whoa. Oh. I don't know if you heard all that chatting. Oh. The chair survived, but yeah, there is a lot of claw action happening there. He's a big boy. And, oh, that's right. I was going to weigh them this week. I haven't weighed them in a while. So I'm not sure how much they weigh. She is in a playful mood. How about a dragon wing, Winnie? Winnie the dragon. She doesn't want that. What? Gary. What's going on, buddy? Here you go. Here you go. Gary. Gary. He's thinking about it. He was thinking about it. Here you go, Gary. Here's another one. It's like all these toys. Gary, here's another one. He's like, play with me. I know that look of his and that demeanor of his. He's sitting by his box of toys. He's just going to want me to sit here with him until I find the right toy that he wants to pounce on. Here you go, buddy. But he's also watching Winnie, who ran over there somewhere. I'm not sure where she went. She's probably eating. Here you go, buddy. For a while, he really was loving playing with these. I think he might be wondering where his butterfly is. about a rainbow? Little rainbow Gary. This is Yow Catnip Rainbow. From his friend Estelle in Alabama. Here, Gary, sometimes he wears it like a collar. He's not.
What are you doing?
He doesn't want it as a collar.
She's trying to climb around the wall.
Winnie, the chair is never here, like up against the wall. So it's kind of funny seeing she's trying to climb over from the counter to the chair.
That's gonna fail.
Yeah, she realized that was not going to be good. There you go, buddy. Got your rainbow life preserver. And they're off. He started to chase her. He didn't know if he wanted to look at the rainbow or chase her. Here you go, buddy. How about your mackerel, buddy? There he goes. He's definitely in, yeah, he's definitely in a aggressive, playful mood. I can tell by the way he's stomping around. There you go, buddy. There's your mackerel. Holy mackerel. Here you go. I'll put it right here. He loves this thing. He just loves the catnip toys, I think. He loves his Dragon Maker Dragon Wing and his mackerel from Hellsdells and his Yow Rainbow from Excel. He just loves these things. And he has another catnip toy, which is hilarious. Where's the Star Trek, or the Star Trek one? He just, here it is. He loves this thing. It's one that Dr. Brew got him. It's this Star Trek catnip little kicker toy, and he will just hug it and just drool on it and nuzzle into it. Here you go, buddy. I don't think he's going to do it right now, though, because he's kind of wound up. But yeah, that's how these two have been lately. They've had kind of an adventurous week. Last week, Winnie smashing down the shelf, and they had their little tornado party in the basement, right, buddy? And they've just been pretty silly. And I had a few days off from work for the Labor Day holiday, so it was nice being able to just kind of hang out with them, play around with them for a few days. And then they had their failed butterfly toy, which really wasn't a cat toy, so what did I expect? I don't know. But they've been pretty good about playing nicely and not wrestling too much. Right, buddy? And they've been good overall. Look at you, buddy. Yeah.
We'll end the stream and they'll tear around the house.
Yeah. Yeah, they're chilling out now, but I know that once we end the stream, they'll start running around the house like they always do. Oh, they were watching the Kitten Academy live stream also. The close-up stream over the weekend. For the people that are on the Kitten Academy Patreon Discord chat, I posted some pictures of that. I think I posted it on Instagram and Twitter as well, but yeah. They've been watching the live stream lately, which is kind of cool. And I hope you all are watching Kitten Academy, because there is a mom cat there with 9 or 10 babies and pretty much expecting to go into labor pretty much any time now. Could be any time between now and the next month or so is the estimate. So check them out on YouTube, Kitten Academy live stream. Just look for that logo, and you'll find them. That's where these two knuckleheads came from. Oh, Yeah, their scratching post gets broken every now and then because they wrestle it when a toy. It's kind of cool though; it just snaps in place when they find a toy that they like the flat mouse, and you stick it to the scratching post. Sometimes they'll just go nuts and attack the scratching post. That was pretty subtle though. Gary was right there when I did it. You have to kind of throw it on there. I don't know if they'll do it now, but whoop, that didn't work. Here's another one. It's Gary's flat mouse. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, he's too busy scratching his face on it. He loves this thing. But yeah, so that's what these two have been up to in their further adventures. Right, buddy? But we thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thanks so much for our mods for keeping everybody happy and sane in the chat there. I think they're hunting for that butterfly still. But yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on Twitter and on Instagram and on YouTube, of course. But until next Wednesday, hopefully we'll get some videos up. I've got a handful of videos that I've recorded. I just haven't posted. So hopefully that'll be soon. Otherwise, we will see you next week on Wednesday for another episode of Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary. With these two. Thanks, everybody. Hope you have a great one. Bye, guys.